on YouTube. Okay, we should be live on YouTube. Just let me know if you can hear me, guys. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Okay, so who have we got in today? Andrea, good afternoon. Mick, Ahmed, Right Crown, Dan, Slinky, good afternoon. Okay, so what are we seeing in the market right now? Well, listen, it's a big day today, isn't it? It's the FOMC. So we've got federal funds rate tonight. Margin FX, good afternoon. We've got federal funds rate at 7 p.m., but that's not where the market will start to swing. You might get a bit of volatility then, but the main thing is going to be 7:30 tonight, where I expect there to be huge swings as Powell speaks. Um, so that's 68.7. So let me just check. 3668.7. I'm looking to get along 3668.7. Now, we're down, what, $22 on the day on gold? Kind of expected coming into FOMC, but I think most of this will be profit taken, and this will probably get bought up now as we come into US Open. That's my expectation. So I'm looking for longs above here. Um, let's see what happens. Chris Fletcher, Diplo, Lash, uh, Dope. Good afternoon. So yeah, I'm looking for longs on gold. We've got a nice range of 130 pips available to us at pretty sensible PA to get there. So yeah, let's look for longs. Big Harvey, welcome back. I see you in most days, even if it is to drop in. Anna, good afternoon. Mr. Webster, good afternoon. Commander in Chief Peter Cole, Vic Snazzle, good afternoon, team. Commander in Chief, you how are you, sir? It's nice to see you being very much a regular here. Um, okay, Altide, good afternoon. Yeah, so I'm looking for longs on gold. This is my preferred avenue in opportunities today. So I prefer it on the 30-minute chart as well. The 30-minute is the clearest. If we get above these wick highs, I will probably just buy live at the market. So what's the price on those wicks? 3671.6. So let's see how we get on. Yeah. Will price reach the fair value gap at the top? uh, on which time frame are you looking at? I mean, I don't talk about fair value gaps, but are you on about there's no fair value gap on this time frame. Or are you on about up here? You're on about this area. Yeah. I mean, look, I would be more inclined to see price get to here. So this would be like that's where I'll be looking to take cash off the table. Ellie, good afternoon. Um, I'm not one for fair value gaps, order blocks, and whatever else gets thrown across the table at me in terms of different styles of trading. I'm just a price action trader, guys. So I try and keep it as simple as possible, and give people a nice simplified approach on how to trade the markets. So as it stands, I'm looking for a breakout trade here. and that would just be a simple brick top. Thanks for the follow. Uh, and we're gonna continue to have. There we go. So that would be the rules for a breakout long. So I want to see a close above this resistance level, then I want to see a wick down, and then I'll buy the highs. So that's what I'm waiting for. Unless we just run straight above these wicks here. If we run straight above those wicks here, I'm literally just going to put a buy order. In fact, I'm going to put a pending order in at 36,7170. Just in case. What is the rules of the breakout trade? They're here. Can you see them? I'll make them bigger for you. If my head's in the way, let me know. So that's what we're looking for. Now, one thing that we do have in our favor at this time of day is we've got COMEX coming into play. We've got pre-US Open, so expecting fresh cash to hit the market. This sell-off of $22, I am expecting it to be bought back up on the basis that the market is pricing in a rate cut. So cheaper dollar usually means increased price in gold. So let's just see. Aha, right in front of me, silly me. Pleasure, mate. No problem. No problem whatsoever. So let's just see if we can get above here. If we get above here, I've got a pending order now just above here, guys. Pending order just above here. Yeah, I'll share it with you so you can see. Let's just put stop at 3666 for now. Share screen on YouTube. So you'll see the pending order just above those wick highs. Okay. And on TikTok, just changing it now. Am I in? No, I'm not in. I have a buy stop order. I just need to put a partial TP in actually. 150. Right, I'm just waiting for TikTok to give me the ability to change screens. I'm looking to buy on the break of these highs here, these wick highs. Now, I've changed screen on YouTube so YouTube can see the entry. I can't. I'm waiting for TikTok to allow me to change screens. So TikTok, you're just gonna have to bear with it at the minute. YouTube, we can see the buy order in. Let's try again. See if it allows me. Yeah, looking at buying, guys. I'm looking at here we go. Finally. Come on. Rewards for creators. Oh, that's not Alfie. What? Okay, so we're getting close. Getting close to our entry price, guys. So looking to buy, as you can see. Sound effects, not what I want. Right, where? Are the trades taken this month or this year? Since the 1st of August. So I never used to keep track record of the live stream trades until someone asked. So we've been doing it since the 1st of August. August we had 8 or 9 days where we weren't on live stream. So gives you an idea for trading days and how many trades are taken. So not a massive amount of trades. We had 2 trades yesterday, 2 wins, one for 10 pips and one for 10, 25, and did we come out at 40? I got a buy stop order yet. That's oops. Okay, don't need that one. Right, now, if we don't trigger on this 15-minute candle, but we close where we are in the next 5 minutes, then I'm going to cancel my order and I'm going to wait for a wick down. If we do trigger, then fine, we're in. No, I just look for 1 or 2 trades a session, that's it. So for me, that's about average. Well, let's hope we can get to 36.73. Why are you in if it breaks them highs, but if it don't, wait for a week? Okay, so basically what I'm looking for is a momentum entry off the 30 minutes. So I'm looking for it to break these highs. Okay, we're in. So now what I'll do is I'll manage it based off the 15 pending next candle. If the next candle wicks down and then breaks the highs, I'll move my stop underneath the low. So 10 pip target. 5-minute order block. I don't even look at order blocks, so it makes no difference to me. Order blocks, fair value gaps, makes absolutely zero difference. I trade what I see, and if it comes off, it comes off. If it doesn't, I have a losing trade. Well, we will. I will always do and trade according to my plan, which is irrelevant compared to some people's plans. As you've probably heard, some people saying it's going to sell from a price, or there's an order block here, or there's a fair value gap there. Makes no difference to me, guys. It just I stick to my plan, and it either works or it doesn't. And as you'll see, I win on here and I lose on here. I have break evens on here. It's just what I do. Okay, so there's no bragging when I'm right. There's no crying when I'm wrong. It's just follow the process, and hopefully the prize will follow. Just sit here, calm externally, nervous internally. No, just calm. Uh, oh, sorry, Spence. Damn it. Spenny, where'd you sit there? Just ran over my dog's ear. Spenny, move. Good boy. Sorry, pal. Do I trade trend lines? No. Just price action horizontals. Simple stuff. simpler the better. Easier it is to be consistent. Luxon, good afternoon. How are we doing? Okay, so trade management. If this candle just breaks the high of this candle, we move the stop underneath the low of the candle. If we see a blue 70, I just hit stop loss at entry. Okay, so where you see this orange 220, 230, if this goes to, if this changes blue and goes to 70, we move stop loss to entry, 70% rule. Exactly, gold trader. I just do what I do, and without being harsh, I don't care what anyone else does. I just stay consistent and true to the rules that I've created and works for me, same as you do for you, bud. And this is what everyone needs to understand. When you trade, you've got to find something that works for you, works around your daily schedule. If you're working 40-hour weeks, you'll probably have to find a way that you can trade a particular way. So when I first started, I had to do swing trading because that's all my time allowed me to do. And then over years, I changed from swing trading to day trading because A, I lost patience with the market. Hi Andy, how you doing? And my patience shifted. I used to be very patient with trades. I could let them run for days and weeks and not give a care in the world. Now, if something's running an hour, oh, it starts driving me insane. Hi Gary. So I took a momentum entry. If you're late in, guys, or you've just joined, I took a momentum entry as it broke these wicks here. As it broke those wicks here, took a momentum entry. Just waiting to see if pre-Comex, pre-US Open, we're going to start to see some little bit of a corrective move on the initial move down today. Any questions, guys? Let me see if auto break-even is going to work. Nope. Having some serious issues with magic keys at the minute. If I don't put these on if I don't put partial TPs on now before the trade's active, as soon as I set a partial TP, it closes half the position out. No idea why. Occasionally, seem to have these little glitches. They usually last a week or two, and then something happens. And no, it's not turning the computer off and back on again. Just something happens, and then it starts to work again. I'm long. Am I going to go to break even? Um, I will when it hits a TP or when it gets to blue 70. But right now I'm 16 pips offside, so can't go to break even. I'm long. So about 11 minutes until the 30-minute candle closes. I am short from yesterday, added again today. Stop set entry is 36.90.92. Nice gold trader. 36.92 up here. Lovely. See the thought where you're where you're holding that from all the way up here. That gives me chills. I literally wouldn't be able to be short from 36.92 down to 36.60 and then watching it pull back. I'd be uh, I'd be turning. uh, have you taken anything off at all on the way down? Right, let's get ready. So blue 70 and I move stops to break even. TP is 10 pips and 30 pips and then no extended target. No sound. Maybe that's better. Sorry, maybe the microphone was a little bit far away. So Big Harvey's back in again. I think it's a sale at 33.72, but won't add more. I don't blame you for not adding more if you're short from 36.90. There's no way I'd be adding more. If anything, I'll be bringing my stops down and taking profits off the table. But that's me. Broken the high on the 15. Simon Webster. Okay. Whew. Oh, reduce risk. Come on, let's pop. This is a long trade for me. What time frame do you use for your analysis and entry? Either the hourly, 30-minute, or 15. But the that's just for entry. Depends what I see as clearest. All right, come on, market. Let's have a little push now. See those buyers come in. 8 minutes for the close of the 30-minute candle. Now this is where I really do miss the auto break even because I'm having to stare and watch the goddamn chart and watch them numbers flick around and it drives me nuts. Whereas the auto break even used to be nice. You just click it, purple line pops up, you put it set it at 70 and then activate it and then as soon as it hits, boom, stops move to break even. Now I'm having to watch the damn chart and the numbers send my eyes scatty. FOMC tonight, yeah, 7 p.m. and 7:30 for the press conference. Seven minutes. The brain just joined. Well, maybe you could lend me some. Quiet on YouTube today. Tell us when you'll break even. Don't worry, I will do. I tell you everything that I'm going to do, why I'm going to do it in advance. So when you see these blue numbers turn to 70, I'll move to break even. And what is the price? Now it's 36.71. All right. Getting flickering, guys. Flickering. Close, but no cigar yet. Oh, what's going on? Five minutes. So let's 'Come on, market. Let's stop being a bit steady. 13 pips down, guys, and waiting. Waiting, waiting, waiting. So pay someone. Slow, slow, slow. This is driving me crazy, guys. This, these are the things that I hate when it takes this long. Um, do I teach? Yeah, we have a community, so we've got a great membership community. I don't know if any of them are in. Is anyone in TikTok today that's part of the membership? Anyone in? Let me know if you're in TikTok. If there's any members in TikTok, just put your hand up and just say hello. And Peanut, okay, Peanut, Stephen Buckley. So we've got Manchester and Bermuda in at the minute. Um, so who is saying, do I teach? Rix, Zedrix, Zedrix. You can ask those guys. Ah, Anchor. Okay, Anchor's in the membership as well. So yeah, there's a few in TikTok that are on the membership. So there you go. Thanks, Stephen. Thanks, Peanut. So um, if you want to have a look at potential joining, then there's wrong one. Sorry. Just there's a link. In fact, here you go. Zedrix, there's a link there that takes you to the store, to my online store. So you can have a look at the things that we do. If there's anything that interests you, uh, you can, if you're UK based, you can message me on WhatsApp on 237. there's anyone on TikTok that wants to know as well, there's the link. So yeah, we're not a massive community. There's, I don't know, say 180 there or thereabouts in the community, but I would say there's a core 60 or so that are very, very active that really do make up the majority of it. And then the rest, they just come and go as they please. But yeah, we run live streams every day. I do this just to obviously shop window and help those that maybe can't afford to get into a community and pay for education. So I do this on a daily basis so they can just see what I do. Then people, if people don't like it, then you don't have to be here, right? But what I show you is how to stay disciplined, how to just trade four simple setups consistently, and that's it. You know, some days will be winning days, some weeks will be winning weeks, some days will be losing days. You just have to accept it. It's like being a boxer. You get in the ring, you can win the fight, but you might get smacked in the face several times. So these are things that you have to remember when you're trading. You can win the fight, or you can win the year, or win the week, but you're gonna have losing days, losing sessions. Now, again, trade management. If we break the high, we're going to move our stop up underneath this low. Why are we doing that? Because look, markets come down, let's grab some liquidity in theory, and then breaks the highs. So all we're going to do is reduce risk. If we get to blue 70, I'm just going to hit stop loss at entry. So now we've gone from what was a 65 pip risk to a 20 pip risk. So just reduced risk by by 2/3. So comics is opened. Um, if it takes out the lows, yeah, we lose 20 pips. To be fair, I don't like how long we've been in this trade anyway. So if I get back to my entry price, what I'm going to probably do is close half. If I get back to the entry price, just because I've been in it so long. I don't know how long we've been in it now, probably half an hour there or thereabouts. Okay, so I just closed half there, guys, at 1.5 pips. So I've reduced my risk. So worst case scenario, I'm in theory going to lose 10 pips, but I just banked 1.5. So worst case scenario, if I do have a losing trade here, it's going to be about the equivalent of losing about 5 or 6 pips. But hopefully we can get back to break even by getting to plus 70. It's just risk management, guys. I don't like being in trades a long time. And I know the longer I'm in a trade, the higher the probability, by the way, that my results are. The longer that I'm in the trade, the more likely it is to be a loss. Hey, about how we doing? I marked up the fair value gap and order block on the 1 hour and then went down to the 15-minute for entry. Look, I don't know. I don't talk about fair value gaps and order blocks, so I can't give you can't give you any constructive feedback on that, Rick's. Sorry. If it was something that I did, then I could give feedback, but I don't, so I can't give any answers or feedback. Apologies. Is it good? Well, look, I mean, look, I like the trade. I wouldn't have entered it if I didn't like the trade. But because I've been in it for, I don't know, about half an hour now, I'm kind of getting bored of it. I usually hit target a lot quicker than this. So it is FOMC day. Hence, when it got back to just slightly in front of break even, I closed half. Um, Open of Comics hasn't really done anything. It's just been sitting still. I'm a I'm a little bit bored of this trade as I told you, and I'm thinking the risk management killing half at entry was a good idea. But we shall see. Listen, the one thing you're never going to do is if you have if you protect your capital at all costs, you're never going to lose accounts, right? And when the winning trades do come, just let it go and just enjoy. But keep stalling. Do you have free lectures? Um, I didn't charge. I'm not charging for this, am I? But yeah, I do. I do free events. I do free events, and yeah, you can ask me anything while I'm live, just as long as I'm not in a trade, and then I will try and answer a question. Right, 6 minutes after comics is opened, and we've seen nothing happen. I will tell you what I'm going to do. If we retest these highs, I'm just literally going to hit stop loss to break even. So if we get back to 3 pips in front, I'm just going to move stop to break even because it's boring me, and I'd rather have a break even trade than a small loss. Oh, back is aching. What is your TP one? 10 pips. Now remember, guys, I've already closed half at 1.5 pips of profit. So, okay, there we go. Break even. And, oh, that was half a pip from TP1. Peter Cole got T1. Well done. I didn't get T1. It missed by half a pip. But there we go. There's T1. So we strike again. Right, next TP is 30 pips. You took the trade, guys? Just let me know. It's gonna run now. Let's see. I don't understand English well, but I can understand what you're saying from your chart or your expression. But I can understand what you're saying from your chart or your expression. This is different. Okay, so 20 pips up now. Now, guys, this is up to you. If you want to be banking at 20 pips, you can do. I'm just giving it a little bit more room because I closed half out early doors. Thanks for the follow, guys. Five minutes for this candle to close. If the next candle opens, comes down, then breaks the high, we'll move our stop underneath the low of that candle. If it tags us out, it tags us out. But again, we just show that letting price action do what it needs to do, we can still secure 10 pips. I told you my patience isn't great. I don't like it when trades run for a while and don't do anything. We were about 30 odd minutes. I'd rather sit waiting an hour, 90 minutes for a trade like we've done a few times over the last few sessions than sit in a trade for 90 minutes and wait for it to go. That's my definition of a nightmare. Sitting in a trade for 90 minutes and it just tinkering around. Peter Call T1, Commander in Chief. I got break even on that. Break even's decent. You can't lose. Would the hourly high be a valid entry if the next candle wicks down? Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so only thing that see, looking at the hourly, right? What for me, it's just too far away, right? I'd rather wait for either price to come up here and create a BPC for a short, or I'd rather wait for it to come back down and look on a lower time frame for BPC longs from down here. Here we're right in the middle of this sort of range here, so I'd rather sit tight on that one, Simon. So 3 pips from our 30. I've just closed half at 27. Okay, so now I'm just going to let it do whatever it's going to do. So I closed another half at 27, guys. Now we wait for the next candle. I don't need to know any more now. Day's done. Yeah, that's it. We've done the hard work. We've got the trade for the session. If something else sets up, great. If it doesn't, we're done. Three more minutes for this candle to close. So remember, we've scaled out 3 times now. 50% at 1.5 pips because it was just pissing around at break even. Then we scaled another half out at 15 pips. Sorry, 10 pips. And then we scaled another half out at 27.5 pips. So we've got 12.5% of the position running now. DAX, no, NASDQ. Okay, so there we go. That's extended target 36.82. Now the only thing I'm going to do is move my stop loss. I'm not going to close any more out. Only moving stop losses now. Now, if you find these sessions useful, guys, Just chuck a yes in the chat, or afternoon, Iceman. How are you? If you find these sessions useful, chuck a yes in the chat, or just chuck some likes into the stream, please, guys. So I know if you're following, if you're enjoying it. The more I know you're enjoying it, the more likely I'm to keep coming back. Okay. Eric C, good afternoon. Yeah, so Peter Cole T2. Anyone else got T2s? Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it. Right, okay, so look, what we're going to do now, if price breaks this high, look, we're at minor structure level. So this is why I wanted to take money out before we got to the 30 pip target, right? But you see price came straight into that minor structure level. So I thought, do you know what? Rather than just getting an extra 2 pips, I'm going to close half out at 27.5. I'd rather be the first man out than the last man trying to get out. Now what we're going to look for is if this candle, this current candle, the second it breaks this high, there we go, stop up. So we broke the high, so stop up. I don't care what happens now, just locking in profit. If it keeps pushing, it keeps pushing. It won't hit my TP. It's at 36.82. It won't hit my TP. I'll get stopped out by trade management. If it hits my TP, that means the market's just gone ballistic linear. Okay. This is where I expect to pause. And then whatever happens here happens. Whether it stops me out, whether it keeps going, I have zero interest. I'm done now. So guys, well, because we've got nothing really to do with this trade now, it's just going to take care of itself. Let me know where you're registering from. Whereabouts in the world are you sitting right now? Are you sitting somewhere sunny and by the coastline? Are you sitting somewhere bloody miserable? Are you sitting? Where are you sitting? South Africa, lovely. Whereabouts in South Africa? Sinelli, whereabouts USA? Brandon, Leeds, West Yorkshire. Whereabouts in Leeds? I used to live in Chapel Allerton. Miserable Monaco. Really? I can think there's more miserable places than Monaco. Seacroft. I know Seacroft. Know it well. What do I think of Arab traders? What do you mean? Is there a difference between Arab traders and British traders? Need heavy rain here in Manchester. Yeah, it's been Johannesburg. I worked in Johannesburg for about 14 months in Santon at the World Trade Center. Got some amazing memories of Johannesburg. Yeah, I would only got fond memories of South Africa. Sunny in Nairobi, Kenya. I've never been to Kenya. Would love to go actually. 50 odd pips up now. Let it keep going. I bet those rugby tours were good fun, Peanut. Yeah, what was the things we used to do in Johannesburg? Oh my God, was superb. Right. Well, let's see if this one can keep running. Hmm. Right. So guys, if there was you're Palestinian from Gaza. How is everything over there at the minute? Hope you're staying safe and keeping well. But I can't imagine what it's like. So wishing you a lot of support here from the UK. This Barbie, this is the part where I'd be fuming because I took half off the table, but it's the smart play. Ah, hey, listen, right? When you just remember, you're never going to get the top, you're never going to get the bottom. If you can make money consistently every day, you're going to turn a small account into a big account. It's that simple. When people try and get the Hail Marys every day, you know, yeah, you might get a few, but you're going to lose a lot trying to get a Hail Mary every day. Literally, I'm as happy as a pig in shit getting 10, 20 pips a day. That's it. That's all you need to grow. Doesn't mean it's the right way. It's just what I choose to do. Prod Boy, thanks for the follow. Uh, wow, I can't say that one. Looked like a name from Thailand, so welcome. But I'm gonna skip on the old pronunciation. You are the most respected person in this field. I doubt that very much, but thank you for the kind words. Um, there'll be a thanks, Lash. Listen, great words and very nice of you to be making me blush. But yeah, there's a lot more people that will be a lot better than me in this industry, that's for sure. But I do what I do, and I'm very happy with what I do. And hopefully, I can give back to a lot of people on here that are not in a position to join the community. And those that want to join the community, the doors are open with open arms to you any day you wish to be part of it. And just remember the community is only made by the people that are in it. So, and what I mean by that is the people that are in the community are amazing. You know, it wouldn't be the same without them. Um, so they make the community. They're the ones that work hard behind the scenes, trying to develop their skill set. Yes, they're following protocol and principles that I teach and put across, but they're the ones that are in the group. They're sharing ideas with one another every day, all the time. So that is what makes a community. It's not me or it's not Nolan or it's not Adam who is sharing our expertise in this field. It's the people that are in there doing the hard work, the members. I'm kind of thinking 60 pips and call it a day. I'm out. I'm done. And this is what I mean, guys. I'm not greedy. I don't care if it does 100. I'm just closing it at 60. Look, we've got another resistance area here. Price might come into there, might reverse. So I don't want to be the last person trying to get there. I'll come out before it. So we close that off, 60 pips. Let me know how many you finished T2 and out. Cheers, Marco. All right, Will. Good to see you, buddy. Um, Daryl Sturley, welcome to the stream. How many of you got the trade? Let me know how many pips you finished up with. Let me know how many how many pips you finished up with. Just remember, guys, how many of you are trading? How many of you are trading prop accounts? Pleasure, Commander in Chief. See you tomorrow, buddy. Uh, Now, if you are trading prop accounts, just click on my store link and go down and check out the best instant funded account you can get out there. I clicked close full instead of close half, so I was out at 4 pips. Well, it's 4 pips more than you had, buddy. So, Trader Jack, yeah, Charles, 60 pins, how? 60 pips? Instant FX Capital. Yeah, 60 pips. You saw, I mean, it would be up about 70 odd. Did you not see the trade? We bought here. So there. It's up 69 pips now if you were still in it. I bought above these wicks here. So there you go. Bought here, closed half, 15. Oh, it was 15 pips. 15 pips, 30 pips, 64 pips. So yeah, if you click on the Trader Jack 21, you've done at Mark Owen Concepts. Are you asking me a question or have I missed something from you? Live inactivity. Why is there inactivity? What's going on? Ah, shit. How is there inactivity? So I just got a message there from TikTok saying inactivity, live stream is going to end in 4 minutes, but I just had to sort some. Stephen Buckley, great morning. Thanks again, Mark. Just popped it into the success stories. Right, let's have a look. Oh, lovely, Stephen. Lovely. Smashed your daily target. Smash those daily targets. That's what we like to see. Now, we are, in fact, let's change back now to trading view while let's have a look, see if we can find potential another trade. I mean, I don't care if we don't find another trade. One good trade is enough for me. YouTube, while I'm waiting for TikTok to pop up the message, I'm just going to change you over. Oh, there we go. So 20 stats as we're coming into the middle of September. We're 18 wins, 1 loss, 5 break evens since the 1st of August. In fact, I should put that on trades taken since the 1st of August. I should put that on the thing. Hit mine this morning in 1 trade. Well done, Vic Snazzle. Right. It's a big day today for the markets. So listen, why is that? What's happening today? Now, I just want to say something. Okay, so guys, you know, when I give you my analysis on what I'm trying to do and why I'm trying to do it, and then every day there'll always be someone with a differing opinion, and that's fine because it's their opinion based on what they're going to do. Now, if I wasn't confident in what I did, what do you think I would do? If I wasn't confident in my analysis or if I wasn't confident in the way that I traded, what do you think I would do when people start typing in the chat about there's a fair value gap here, or there's an order block here, or there's this there, and there's that there. What do you think I would do? Do you think I would continue with my trade, or do you think I might change my analysis? What do you think? Start arguing back. It doesn't sound like me, Stephen. My God, been a member for 3 or 4 months and he knows me already. Yeah, I continue with my trade. Okay. Can we go 50-50? What do you mean? So I'm saying that, you know, because I'm confident and I've been doing what I've been doing for a number of years now. Um, or phone a friend, love it. Um, Look, I wouldn't be doing anything right now. I think if I was going to do something now, I'd look for from 37.83. So listen, let's just close everything off here because the analysis is done now. It's broken structure, so I would want to look at it in a different way now. So look, let's go to the daily. What do we see on the daily? Well, daily is quite interesting on the basis that it's just one-way traffic. We have a big rejection candle like this, and naturally the price action traders would generally look at this and call it a shooting star. Now, did you get 18 wins today? If I got 18 wins today, I would be going on holiday. I don't. I've had one, two. I've had on live stream one trade, but three trades today. One with members this morning, one after that, and or one in the live stream now. So that the trades here, that's since 1st of August. So that's 24 trades since the 1st of August. I was away for about 8 trading days in August, so yeah, you see about 1 to 2 trades from me in a session. Now, what would you say is wrong with this candle here? So let's just do a little bit of education while we're waiting. Um, this one here? Yeah, yeah. Um, what would you say is wrong with this candle? Why is this a candle that we shouldn't really be looking to short for a big retracement? Any ideas? So, reason for me in this candle why I wouldn't look at it is the the first person to bring candlesticks back to the West was a chap called Steve Neeson, right? Now, the idea of Japanese candlesticks back then was that they were used in conjunction with another type of support and resistance. So, if you would speak with Steve Neeson, he would look at trend lines, horizontals, whatever, but on a standalone basis, he wouldn't trade anything. Okay. So at this point, because it was an all-time high and you've got no structure to the left, just the candle that it's formed. So looking at this, you've got that and say, right, okay, so now resistance is formed. We'd want to see the market push up before breaking the lows to confirm that resistance. Here, what's happened is the market came down and then pushed up. So I had a coaching session I think it was was it with you, Stephen, on this night? And I said if we break the lows initially, I'm going to be looking for longs, but then I wanted to see a high form to them for it to break its low and it continue to move lower. So we got the first part of that, but then when it broke the lows, it didn't keep going. That after breaking the lows and it didn't keep going, that's a little bit of a an open book to say, right, we're going to fill this wick. What happens after that wick, we'll wait and find out. So now, again, don't take anything that we're seeing right now as gospel because we've got FOMC tonight. Ignore the rates. Whatever happens with the rates, it'll already be priced in. It's what he's going to say in the conference afterwards. So the conference afterwards, listen, you can watch it, you can do whatever. I mean, I'm not going to look at it. I'm not going to listen to it. I don't care what he says. I don't care how he says it. What I care is how does the market react after it. So tomorrow, when we look at the charts, I'll be then looking to watch price action and see what happens. Are we going to see a massive move to the upside on gold? Are we going to see a massive move to the downside? Are we going to see a move to up and down and then it closed pretty much where it started? I have no idea, but they're the kind of things I'm going to look for. Now, if you look at this, look where I have my level. But what's happened? Market's tapped it. So I could have maybe got another 5 or 6 pips out of it. But then I would have handed back if I hadn't closed it. So this is why I'm not greedy. Literally, it's just given back nearly the entire move that we just got up. So that would have annoyed me. Okay, that would have really annoyed me. So I'm never greedy. I don't care how far things go without me in it. I don't care. As long as I get my few pips, I'm happy. Yeah. So just remember, two things that will kill you as a trader are greed and fear. Greed and fear is what will decimate your trading account. And the only way you can get rid of greed and fear is by what, guys? How do you get rid of greed and fear? Any ideas? Um, which statement, gold trader? Greed. Y- Greed will kill accounts because you just keep moving your profit target, or you'll keep moving your stop loss. No such thing. Okay. There's no such thing as greed. I'm missing the point here, gold trader. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know if you're saying there's no such thing as greed or there is such thing as greed, but should we buy or sell? I'm doing nothing. I'm doing nothing. I've I've taken my no such thing as greed. Okay, you can disagree with me. I'm not gonna have a debate about whether there's such thing as greed or not. Pure before you follow trades, things that you should be looking at is what I do and if the system, the rules behind it agree with your principles. Because if they don't, then you shouldn't be doing it. Yeah, understand what I'm doing first before you even try and um, copy, because ultimately the whole point of me showing you a set of rules and displaying what I do is so you can see a systematic process in place, and it just means that there's no emotions. You do what you do. The only time you'll see me be emotional, so to speak, where I literally look at a trade, and if I'm in it for too long, that's when I start to think, right. And the reason I am emotional is because I know that any trades that last over an hour without me getting to break even or TP, there's a much higher rate of me getting a losing trade. Okay. Anything that goes over an hour, if I've not hit break even, I know the chances of me getting a loss are significantly higher. So that's why I closed half when it went 1 pip in, 1.5 pips in front. Hey, joined. Right, we've got about 10 minutes before I'm going to clock off today. And I know someone's going to call me a lightweight. Yeah, but that's you, gold trader. I'm not saying you're greedy, but 90% of people that blow up their accounts is because of fear and greed. I'm not calling you greedy. I'm not calling anyone greedy, but it is a human trait. It'll take 50 trading days to have same P&L. What will take 50 days to have the same P&L? Can I analyze a 5 minute chart? I don't trade the 5 minute, so no. But go on, I'm not going to be that bad. So look, things that I would look for. Um, I want to see clear resistance or clear support areas, and I want to see clean candlesticks to trade into. So if I was to remove everything here on the 5 minute chart, obviously we've got resistance here, but then we've got resistance here off the 5 minute. So if I'm looking at this, then I want to see if I've got at least 20 pips above here. So there's 41 pips. So I'd look for potential buys above this area. Okay, if I was trading a 5 minute chart. Um, so if we got a close above here, I would look to trade up into that area. So close above, wick down, buy the highs. Now for sells, we can see we've got support here, and I'd look for this wick to be filled. And you got 29 pips there. So if the market closed just below here, then you got a wick up, you could sell the low of it. This here would be a no trading range for me. So that'd be a no trading range, and that would be it. Very simple. Per, so that would be me marking out a 5 minute chart. I'm looking for clear candle space that we see over here, and I can see we've got this wick to fill here. There's no candles in between, so if we've got a close below, I would expect that range to be filled. In 18 minutes, we'll get a good handle on the next move. I I would be interested in longs above 36.83. But I'm done for the day now. I'm not going to get caught in the pre-FOMC. I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up back where it opened on the day before FOMC. That's what I'm thinking. But like I said, I really don't care what happens now. I'm done for the day. Um, any questions out there, guys? Those of you that have followed, appreciate it. Um, Do you have special best hours for trading? Yeah. So Dave, I like to trade pre-London, so between 6 and 8 a.m. and then pre-US, so between sort of like 1 and 3, 12:30 and 2:30, 1 and 3 p.m. They're UK times. Now, Sergio, good afternoon. How many of you will be around for a session tomorrow afternoon? Tomorrow will be a little bit shorter. It'll be between 1 and 2. Well, I might have to start a little bit earlier tomorrow, to be fair. I might do 12:30 till 1:45 because I have to go somewhere. I have to be somewhere for 2:15. Slinky dog, I'll see you tomorrow. Right. How many of you in here right now are trading personal accounts? How many of you are trading personal accounts? If you're trading personal accounts, just put yes. Okay. How many of you are trading, and if you're trading a funded account, type prop. I know you've got multiple. Okay. And if you're trading both, type both. Now, okay. Interesting, interesting. DAX, if we get a, don't like the 15. NASDAQ, don't like it. So I'd want to see the market. If the market can close below, so I'd look for buys above here. So buys above 24,307. And I'd look for sells below 24,233. Um, ah, love it. So good question on the benefits of a personal account. So great question, Gold Trader. There's the only benefit you have is that when it comes to a personal account, you have full control over the drawdown, meaning you've got 100% available to it and you've got no daily limits. So you can trade if you want with no stop losses and use stop orders to cover either side. Flexibility lays in your hands. With a prop account, you've got to prove that you can trade within strict parameters, and if you can, then that's great. But also, you never know if you're going to get paid by half of them. Some of them have got really good um, stats for payouts, but again, you never know if gold keeps rampaging. Let's say people getting payouts, there'll be a point where maybe some of these pots might dry up for payouts. And if that's the case, at least if you've got your own personal account, you're taking control of it. So I think when it comes to personal accounts, I think everyone should have one. I think it should be a must. By all means, use prop accounts to grow your personal wealth quicker, because that makes logical sense. The more capital you have under management, the easier it is to make money. But at the same point, you'd definitely want to be in control of your funds, knowing that you can get paid out when you choose to do so. So personal accounts is always a must for me, guys. Prop accounts, yes, they're going to help you grow your personal wealth quick, but you've got to prove that you can stick within certain parameters. And when you can, then you can load up on your personal accounts. And then your personal accounts, you can load up on the risk as well. Because if you can stay within a 10% drawdown that you've proven on a prop account, in theory, you can trade at 10 times the risk on your personal account. So if you've got a 10 grand personal account, you can trade it as though it's a 100 grand account because you've proved you can stick within 10% drawdown. So it makes common sense to have a personal account. Um, yeah, for anyone that's interested, yeah, to be fair, Peanut, I do have a fantastic option at the minute. In 1 hour, there is order block. I have no idea if there's one in 1 hour, one in 15 minutes. All I know is that in 10 minutes, my order block is going to be my missus knocking on the door. So get out. I need you. Well, the more need, I'm not sure it's more need. Can you watch the 5 minute? Yeah, watch it. Thanks for the follows, guys. Much appreciated. So, uh, what is the offer? So, yeah, you can get a 50% bonus up to 5k deposit and a 100% bonus on 5k and above up to a cap of 25k. So 25k in, you have a 100% bonus of 25k equity, 50k. Um, unreal, unreal. They're normally capped at between 2 and 4k, but never heard of it before. Um, should we sell on the 5 minute? I'm doing nothing, guys. I'm doing absolutely nothing. Hernan Hernfar, thanks for the share, much appreciated. So, 073, um, what's that? Uh, yeah, so if you 07356237138, if you message me on WhatsApp, 07356237138. That's a UK number. Um, just drop me a message. Yeah, of course. That's between you and the brokers, but the reason they want it is longevity. It's basically like having a prop account, but your personal account, if you think about it. It just gives you the ability to trade at a higher margin for no extra cost. But yeah, you have 100% of the drawdown. Can we go sell? You remember, guys, you guys can sell, buy whenever you want. You can do whatever you want whenever you want. I told you, I'm doing nothing. I'm doing absolutely nothing. What do I think about the double top pattern? Um, yeah, I mean, no, I mean, just it works on the basis that price failed to create a new high. So then you're just effectively waiting for market to create new structure. But if you think about if you're going to start talking about, let's say, so let's say you got this, right? Does this, comes back down, comes back. Okay, so there's your double top, right? So the double top failed to create a new high. Now, in order for us to ascertain where the market's likely to go, it either has to come down, at which point is then broken the swing low, so then we have new structure, or it comes back from this area and then you start to form a range. And then you're waiting for it to either break to the upside or break to the low side. Just remember that when the reason analysts give names to things is for you to remember what it means. If you want to remember something easier than you do picture association, as opposed to just giving you a load of information. You've sold your 3678s. Okay, but can you check out Rich Tech Robotics? Um, it's not something for me, but you can send me a ticker code and I might have a look tomorrow, but I'm jumping off in a couple of minutes. Do I trade crypto? I don't, but the principles would work on any market. Okay, so the principles would work on any market. DAX, yeah, I trade the DAX, like the DAX. I would be, I'd be interested in the DAX above 23,483. That would give 84 points up to the next structure point. But as I told you, I'm not going to be trading anything else today. I'm going to be done. If you've got any questions, guys, I'm going to call it a day. Um, and I'll be back tomorrow. If you're going to come back tomorrow, just drop me a yes in the chat. When you come on tomorrow, gold price will be $50, $100 lower than now. Let's hope so. Let's hope so, because that'll give us plenty of space to trade into. So, guys, thank you so much for your attendance, sharing, being engaging, questions, etc. Appreciate it. So, guys, I'm going to catch you all tomorrow. Have a great afternoon. If you are going to trade through FOMC conference, please stay disciplined. Remember, the only thing you can control in trading is your risk. You said sell on 36.75. I said sell. No, I said if price closes below here, based on my breakout system, if we got a close below and the next candle wicked up, I would look to sell down to here if there's 20 pips. Yeah? I don't trade the 5-minute chart. That I did tell you, and I also told you I'm not doing anything. Okay, so just you must be mishearing things because I never tell anyone to sell or buy. Okay, I never tell anyone. I tell people what I'm doing, but that's it. Okay, so be careful how you say things here, because I never told you to do that. I will tell what I'm doing, and I also said that I'm doing nothing. And you can see I didn't go to the chart, I didn't place any trades. So just bear in mind what you say and how you phrase things, guys. Okay. All right, guys. Have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Take care. Stay safe.